Oh, right. We are live. Hello there, everyone. My name is BDF018, and welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport. We're live. We are doing the final, at least right now, the final endurance series added to the game. We're going to be doing the first two races of the event this evening, starting off with 30 laps across Autopolis' International Raceway, an absolutely horrible circuit, followed by 30 laps around Sardegna's Road Track A, I believe it is. So we're going to get into that in just a minute. Let me just do my links, and then we'll be starting in just a minute or two from now. So do bear with me while I do my links. I'll be 2 seconds, and then we'll be getting going. We're getting on the go with the live stream. Just get my links out so people know that I am racing, that I am live. Yes, I am live, believe it or not. We have 2 watching already. Hello to both of you. Thank you for tuning in. So nice to see you so early on. Although I don't know who you are, obviously, but thank you for tuning in. Right, let's get this show on the road then, shall we? We've got 2 races tonight, and a very fast car on the wheel. I haven't really been playing much on the wheel lately. I played it once yesterday and a little bit today. Other than that, I've not played it since last Friday, so who knows how it's going to go. So let's get into the first race then. 2 races, like I said. We're doing Sardegna and Autopolis. So let's have a look. We're in this car this evening. Yes. So here first, followed by here. Other streams are going to include Spa, Monza, and Interlagos. But for this evening, we're doing these two. The 2, I'd like to say, fantasy tracks. I think they are. These races are going to be roughly between 35 and 40 minutes each, so we're on for a good hour and a half, maybe even a little bit more than that tonight. I'm expecting a good few spills. It's my first test of endurance on this racing wheel since I got it, so hopefully it's going to turn out well, but who knows, So I hope you've all had a fantastic day and are having a great evening / morning wherever we are. If you're just waking up and you're tuning in, if you're just going to sleep and you're tuning in, hello everybody. Thank you everybody who has tuned in already. We'll be starting the race in just a minute or two from now, so do bear with me as I do put the thumbnail on. Hopefully it's going to let me put it on early on. Hopefully we can. Yes, we can. We're 1 in so far. Hello 2. Hello, how was your day today? My day was good today, thank you. Thank you for the like as well. My day has been fantastic. Played some football earlier on, did some gaming. Other than that, not too much. So yeah, it's been a rather good day, thank you. How has your day been? Has it been a good one for you? Let me know. As we do get the thumbnail up and ready, and we're ready to start the first. I would like to switch my traction control. Yeah, it's on 2. That's what I wanted to have it at. Now, I've got to check something real quick before we do start as well. The driving options. Have I got certain setting? I need control sensitivity 4. Yeah, that's what I needed. Linking up with the controller. Perfect. Right then. I'm expecting a good few spills, good few crashes this race, but we're going to try our best. We're going to be starting off on the racing soft. Fuel consumption 4, tyre wear 6. So without further ado, let's get on the move for race number 1 of 2 for this evening. Hopefully it's going to turn out well. Let's see though. Here we go. Oh, right, we're off. Race number 1 is now a go. We are on the move in the Red Bull X2019 endurance car. You're eating candy. Ooh, I like sweets. I do like myself some sweets. Hopefully I'm not going to crash this car. I absolutely hate the circuit, by the way. I cannot stand the circuit. It's an absolutely treacherous track to race on this one. A lot of people don't mind this one, but this is just one of those circuits to me that I just cannot race on that well. I will give it my best shot though, absolutely. 30 laps in here then is now a go. Left 1 out of 30. I just can't do this circuit, honestly. But we're going to give it our best shot. I'm glad to hear that you've had a good day as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but I'm glad you had a good day. As we now get ourselves around these corners here. Fantastic. What sweets are your favourite? My favourite sweet is, I like Haribos. I like the giant strawberry Haribos. Also, I don't know if you guys get it over there, but it's a chocolate called Galaxy. I like the honeycomb, the caramel, and the cookie crumble Galaxy. They're fantastic. It's like chocolate. I love chocolate. Although I'm not the biggest fan of Cadbury, I must admit. I don't mind Cadbury. Like, I will have it any day. but I just much prefer Galaxy. It's a lot smoother and nicer to me. A lot milkier, which I like. As now bring the first lap to a close. We are in 19th out of 20th. 39 or 40 seconds to the leader. Haley, hello to you. How are you doing today? Nice to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic day over in the States, I believe. Oh, nearly. Tough the next car now. Like I said, I'm not very good at driving this circuit, and this car I've got next to no experience in. I've got 70 miles in this car, and I actually practicing last week what I thought was going to be the stream ended up not being it, so I'll try my best. If we can't get a victory on this endurance, don't worry about it. We're just going to the second one anyway. Come on, car, hold it, hold it, hold it. Please hold it. My leg is going to be absolutely dead after this race. My leg's already hurting. We've actually lost 2 seconds on the leader this lap. Got to drive it fast in this, I think. Oh, come on, car. Now there was an online race in the circuit last week. I did do a couple races on it, but I didn't do very good. I think I came like 5th or 6th in a couple of the races, but that's about it. Not very good, even though I finished like lower than that. So I'm just not fast in the circuit at all. I'm very slow at the circuit, I must admit. Come on, car. Alright then, let's get past him in a second. Having a pretty good day. I've got a cold though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. I like your little steering wheel. Thank you very much. I got this for my birthday. And I hope that you feel better soon. I hate having colds myself, so I hope that you get better soon. As we're now into 16th place. Fantastic. Alright then. Come on, Carl. Yeah, but I'm watching. Hello to you. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, no problem. I don't like it when people get ill because I want the world to be feeling good all the time. But say that isn't the case at any given moment. But yeah, again, I hope you feel better soon. I'm probably due an illness myself. I had what felt like COVID back in March, and since then I've had nothing. So I'm expecting to come down with something pretty soon in the coming months. Right then, here we go, and past you now we go. All blue sectors so far this lap. Both sectors so far have been blue. And now we can get to passing the guys ahead. 14th and 13th, Battaglia and Dreher. Let's try and get up to them then. Come on, car, you can do it. Fantastic. That was a very slow corner, but we did manage to do it. I only get colds, never had a fever, but I hope you feel better soon. Yes, I do hope you feel better soon again, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those that when I catch something, I catch it like really bad. It's like, even a slight cold to me feels like I'm about to die. Although I think that's known as man flu. Oh well, oh well. So we now go past the German driver nearly. Yes. Oh, he's pushed me. He's pushed me. I've been pushed off by the German driver, Dreher. You know what? We're just going to give him a little nudge as we go into the corner. Yes. Get out my way, lad. There we go. Right, now up into 14th position. We've gained from 20th so far and up to 14th. And we now come up on the Italian driver, Battaglia, followed by the Portuguese driver, Silva, who is in 12th position. We can now pass you. I like how each car's its own nation as its colour. That's rather sort of nice little touch. Rather nice little touch. As we now come up towards the final sector. Well, no, we're actually in the final sector. We come up towards the final section of the circuit, I should say. There we go. Past Silver then. Next car is, oh my goodness, 4.5 seconds away. I'm being pushed profusely by the guy behind me. I'm having to take the off-road here. What an arsehole. Get out my way, mate. Pushing me loads there, but hey, oh well, what can you do about that? The car is not turning very well, I must admit. The car is very sucky at times. We've got 3 watching for the first time tonight. Hello to all 3 of you. Thank you for tuning in. as he is now pitted. 11 seconds is the gap to me and the next car ahead. Busquet in 10th position, so quite a gap to close on the next car ahead. We can try and keep it up. Today I did some footballing in the afternoon. Lovely overcast weather today, my favourite weather in the whole world, so did some footballing in the lovely weather. And other than that, I just did some relaxing, some gaming, you know, the usual. So not too much of an interesting day for me. Come on, car, get off the pissing grass, will you? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was interesting enough, I guess. Yeah. How was your day? Did you do anything interesting today? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't think I'll actually be able to win this race. This is proving very difficult. I said Dotson had a blood test. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that he had a blood test. Oh yeah, you mentioned you had to go to hospital, didn't you? Come on, Bill. The car is just shit, honestly. This car cannot drive. This isn't driver, this is actual car, this is. Like, I'm pushing as hard as I would with any other car, and this is just not driving. For real. Tenth place is pitting currently. We can try and nab 10th here. Like, the car just absolutely sucks at turning, honestly. 1 minute 37. Yeah, I can understand why it's such a slow time. The car just absolutely sucks. It's traction control 2 as well, which I'm not used to on this wheel, because I'm not very good at driving this car, I must admit. But we're going to give it our best shot. We have 3 laps of fuel left in the car. It's just turn, for God's sake! Jesus Christ! Just turn! I hate blood tests too. I had to have one last year because I fell unconscious on the floor. Turns out that I can't have cocodamol ever again. I can't have anything to do with codeine because it has a sensitive reaction in my body, in my blood system, and it knocks me out. And it gives me palpitations. So I guess you could say it could kill me. But I wouldn't really go that far. Come on, car. We're down to 7.5 seconds. We were 7.25 seconds. 7 seconds now behind 9th place. We was 10 seconds at the start of this lap, so I am getting a bit quicker at the car. We've gained nearly 10 seconds on the lead in the last few laps, so it is possible that we can still get a win here. You come up with an art project today. Ooh, what is the theme for your art project? Do share, do share. It'd be lovely to know. I like art, but I don't like doing art. Right, so the car's tyres are really starting to wear down quite a bit. You can see next to my camera, just to the right of my camera, you can see the 2 bits of red on the white rectangles. You can see that my tyres are pretty worn. But we're just gonna keep pushing. Drive a little bit more carefully, I think, is what's needed. Maybe I'm going a little bit too fast for this car. I've not driven this car too much before, so I'm still learning about the car. As I'm driving, I'm learning how responsive it is on the corners, how much steering angles turn it at and everything, so on, so on. It's very skiddy, even for traction control 2 as well. I must admit, it's a very, very skiddy car, this one. I'm glad I didn't drive this in traction control 0, otherwise I'd be absolutely screwed. But now we can keep on moving. Oh. Reading a comment there, my bad. I'll get to you in a minute, as I'm going to get into the straight. So now in the last section of the circuit. This is at 134 just now, even with these worn out tyres. So, come on! Oh, for God's sake, man! Are you serious? God damn it. Alright, the guy ahead's pitting, that's good, that's good. I'm sorry to hear that today wasn't too good due to the blood test. You will feel like a little bit funny for the next couple of days, honestly, after I had my blood test. They only took 9 millilitres out of me, I believe. But I felt like a bit, oh, for the next few hours / day, and my arm felt a little bit funny to touch. But it should all be good. At the end of the day, you only get a blood test for a specific reason, so just think of it as a good thing, and hopefully it won't have to happen again for a very long time at least. Alright then, come on. Eight laps into this race. The car is everywhere at the moment. The car tyres are so worn. I think I might switch down to mediums for my next run, which means less grip but longer duration on the tyres. And that's what let's do. Yeah, today's just a brainstorm day. Okay, fair enough then. Well, never know. Maybe you'll see something on this live that you like. Maybe see a little bit of scenery that you're like, oh yeah, you know what? We're going to do it on this, or whatever else you may do. Whatever you come up with, I'm sure it will come out fantastic. Just keep at it. Try your best. And as long as you're confident, the good results will show. Know what I'm saying? I'm really pushing hard. I've gained 3 seconds on this guy with severely worn tyres. Come on, car, please get around this one more corner. Come on, right, we're going into the pits now. I'm going to go for a pit stop. Here we go. He's going in as well. That's fantastic. Better chance of getting past him. Why do... Bro, the car did not stop. Right, medium tyres it is. So we've got one watching, one like. Thank you for that. This race is pissing me off severely already. Alright. There's some blood from my finger, and that was only a few drops. Mine was in the vein that's opposite the elbow, mine was. Maybe do my race car. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. There's my race car right there. So the Red Bull X2019. Not the endurance, just the... is it the endurance? It's just called the Red Bull X2019 race car. I followed his line. God damn it. Right, we're coming out on 11th. We're 40 seconds behind the leader again. Nearly a third of the way through the race. Like I said, if we don't win this one, don't worry. We're just going to be going round it. Now on the mediums. Come on. Let's push hard. Let's try and get at least a podium position. I should be able to win next race, but this one, Autopolis, I'm terrible at this circuit, so apologies if I'm not getting my best race out of me here. Plus my foot's really twitchy this evening, so it's not the best. Did that test last year? Ah, I see. The one in the vein that I had it in. Yeah, it's not very nice, is it? I've got a massive phobia of needles, so as soon as they put a needle out, I was like, bro, I'm not having that. Like, I probably almost cried. I know I cried when I was like 14, 15. I had to have a needle in my mouth, so I had to have a filling, and I was bricking myself, honestly. Alright, let's try and catch up with these guys ahead. We've got Strickland and Busquet to get through. It's not nice. No, I completely agree with their veins. Well, not veins, needles are not nice, no matter where they go. Even if it's like to save your life, it's just not nice to have them, is it? Ah, good deal. Right, we're up on our best time currently. That's good. A bit of engine braking into the corner. Past you. Past you as well. Come on. Finally past Busquet. 6 seconds roughly. 5.5 seconds actually to the car ahead. Pineda in the Brazilian the Brazilian colours. He will have a green and yellow Red Bull. Whereas mine is just a pure black car. So I didn't get it with any special colours. I don't think you can actually. Just got mine as the standard black car, which I really like the black car on this car. It really suits it. Black suits nearly everything. Come on, please handle around. We've gained 10 seconds on the leader since our pit stop. The pace is starting to come around. We're nearly a third of the way through the race. 30 seconds behind the leader. We're not that fast at the minute. We're just getting half a second on him to that one corner. And the pace is coming, guys. The pace is starting to appear. Here we go. We've got 6 laps on the fuel. pitting around lap 16, maybe 15, depending on how the tyres hold up. I have needle phobia as well. I'll pass out if I see a needle. I don't blame you. I don't pass out, but I get really nervous and I like sweat a lot. And I'm the type of guy that doesn't sweat too much. So yeah, it really gets me. Oh god. Well, thank you also for the 2 likes in the stream. Nice to see it starting to pick up some traction. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it very much. As we're now approaching the Canadian and the Brazilian drivers of Langley and Pineda, or Pineda. Almost like a Jamaican colour, this one. Obviously the flags are the same colour, Brazil and Jamaica, but almost like a proper Jamaican car, this one. Oh, come on, he's going slower than me, he's going slower than me. He's taking him on the outside line. This corner into the inside line on this sharp left-handed hairpin-esque corner here. Let's get him. Very nice. Next is that a Czech Republic or is that Philippines? I think that's Philippines, so it could even be like Slovakia or Slovenia, I don't know. N. Ward is the guy that's in 6th place. Oh, Langley going very slow around there. Lovely, lovely colour on his Canadian car there. I love the little bits of like maple, I think, colours that are coming off of it. The little maple leaves. This Ward is running a little bit wide, but we are alright. We can hold it. We can hold our position for a few seconds if need be. Again, if anyone's coming in and seeing me a bit all over the place, 1 is traction control, 2 because I'm not very good at driving this car, and also this is probably the circuit that I'm the least good at driving at in this entire game. I absolutely suck at this circuit. My cat is on my banana. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear. Wow. Right then, we're now into 6th place. No, we're not. Yes, we are. 3.7 seconds behind Martino, who is the 5th place driver, followed by Gutierrez, Vega, Butler, and Thibault. Or Thibault? I have no idea. We're still 25 seconds behind the leader, and we're nearly halfway through the race. Which can be worrying, considering that we only actually started this race off in about 45 seconds. We've only gained 20 seconds in the first near half of the race. But since coming out the pits a few laps ago, we've gained nearly half the time that we were behind on. We were roughly 40 seconds behind when we came out the pits. We're now down to 23.2. So we're nearly halfway to him with only a few laps out of the pits. So 1 more pit stop. I'm expecting to be in the lead by around lap 25, maybe 24, maybe even near 30 at the very most. I'm expecting to win this race as it stands, though. This race, or this endurance series, is more like a marathon and not a sprint to the lead. As we're now going to be passing this guy here. No, he's closed me off, but I've nudged him slightly. And I get around him now past Martino, and it's Spaniard of Gutierrez, followed by the Brazilian Vega in the podium position. 3rd place, bronze place car. The green one right there. Nearly at him, nearly trying to take him on the outside. No, I haven't got enough speed going into get the traction control and everything. Let's take him then, coming off this little left-hander. Let's get in the slipstream. And past, we start to go. I have to try and take Vega on the inside. No, I've got to back off in a second. I have to back off at the last moment there. They completely shut me off on both ends, right and straight. There was no left entry into that corner. And there was no like left line really. Going into it, do we take 4th place? Good. Vega then to overtaken on the outside. Fantastic. Good driving there. Now we're 14 seconds away, 14 and a half from our next opponent, Butler. Forgot my, oh no, isn't that the flag of Chile? Yeah, that's the Chilean flag, isn't it? Not the bloody 420. Love to see it. Not the Philippines or Czech Republic or anything. No, that's Chile, isn't it? Right then. Got 4 watching. Hello to all 4 of you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for the 2 likes on the stream. I do appreciate the support. I don't expect Gran Turismo to get too much traction or support, as it. Well, I say support. You know, I always get like support, but I don't expect too much traction on the stream, as Gran Turismo is my slowest series. But that's all good. Tomorrow, I'd like to say we're doing more No Man's Sky. If not, maybe even more Fallout, or maybe an even different game. Maybe even like a new game. Who knows? I have no idea what I want to do tomorrow. It's still a mystery to me. But Friday the 13th, like I said, Before, second place is currently pitting. I'm now in second place. First place, Butler is 10.7 seconds ahead of me. So yeah, Friday will be Friday the 13th 100%. With or without Antonius, he should be on, but if he's not, then we'll be doing it solo. We'll either be doing public games if it's back up by Friday, or if not, we'll be doing private servers once again, so do stay tuned for that. Friday the 13th seems to be my best series at the moment, and we're only 3 episodes in. They are my most watched streams for the last 4 weeks. I was going over my streams with Tone earlier on. And in terms of watch time, my Friday the 13th, and practically in views as well, you guys seem to really enjoy it, so we'll definitely do some more of it. I really enjoy it at the moment. I'm really into it. Shame I can't play it too often though, because of the public servers being down because of the hackers. But hopefully at some point it'll be back up and we can do a load more public matches. But for now we've got to stick with the privates until the game servers are back up. So yeah, in terms of watch time and views, it's for the last 4 weeks has been the highest game. It's my top 3 most watched videos, and I've only done 3 episodes of the game. So thank you for the amazing support on the new series. We will definitely continue to do more. I'd love to provide more of that game for you, and I'd love to play more, honestly. I really do enjoy that game. Like I said, just a shame I can't play it that much at the moment because of the public servers being down, but it is what it is. As we're now 6 seconds behind the leader. A lot closer than I thought it'd be at a much sooner point. We were only 20 seconds. We were 20 seconds behind about 2 laps ago. Now that is partly due to the fact that second place, or first place at the time, did pit. But at the same time, the pace is getting there. You see lap 7, 1 minute 38 I was going off. My last like 6 laps have been 134s and 135, which is a decent pace for me at the moment, at least in the setup I've got going. Traction control 2, because as I said before, the car is a little bit skiddy, and I've not got much experience on this car yet. Maybe for the other race we'll go to 1 or 0, or probably just keep it on 2 actually. But you know, and also the fact that I'm terrible at the circuit, honestly. Put me in any car you want. Put me in the easiest car to drive in the game, and I will fail at this. I'll crash a million times in the circuit. It's like for every fighter, you get that one guy that you just can't get past easy. A bit like Andy Reid was for AJ when he fought him last year. This is that one circuit in the game I just can't wrap my head around. I just cannot get around it. And somehow Tybalt has set a 131 dead, and my best lap is like a 132 or like a 133. That's how inexperienced I am at this car and how bad I am at the circuit. But we are about to take the lead though, as I do say these words. We're pitting in 1 lap time, so we may actually lose the lead unless this guy pits this lap or with me. But it looks like we're about to take the lead on the home straight, possibly. The car's just dragging me everywhere. The wheels are starting to go. Tyres, I mean. Coast it round it and then bang it out the corner and get that line. I've got a better line than him. Look at that. Oh yes, we've taken the lead at Autopolis. Jesus, there's a little celebratory wiggle on the circuit just to show off to him. Now we're in the lead of the race. What can we do with this then? We're 1.5 seconds in the lead already. Let's pull away, let's get a good lap going. And then, wait a minute. Oh my god. Hey, everyone, look at my lap times on the right side of the screen. Look at the times for lap 14 and lap 15. The exact same time. Oh my god. I've just set 2 laps in a row that are the exact same time for millisecond. Like, for Jesus, 135.204 for the last 2 laps in a row. That is bloody brilliant. Wow. My best lap so far is a 133.5. That's not bad, but a 135.204, 2 laps in a row. That is really rare. You don't often get 2 laps in a row at the exact same time. I'm really quite impressed with that actually. Although it's not like, you know, it's not that fast of a lap for me. Still very impressive to get 2 at the exact same time. As we're now preparing to pit. Either he's really slow at the moment, or I'm really fast, or he's really worn out his tyres. But I am nearly 6 seconds. I am 6 seconds now in the lead. We only passed him at the start of this lap, so we're gaining a lot of time. We should head in for an easy victory here. We've now got to go and pit. Hopefully I won't actually hit the pit wall this time. The car failed to stop last time. Let's go into the pits now. Come on. In we go. Fantastic. Let's switch to mediums once again. Keep on the medium tyres. How is the stream going? I hope we're enjoying the stream so far. We're roughly 29 minutes into the stream. Oh, we lost a subscriber, but who cares? We're on 565. I'm fine with that. If someone doesn't enjoy me, or if someone's had enough of me, then that's fine with me. We've got 3 watching currently and 2 likes. Thank you very much. I see a comment from earlier on. Sorry, I forgot to read it. I'll read it on the next at the start of the next lap, because I'm now on to a twisty section. We're still quite a bit in the lead. Everyone's pretty much pitting. They pit at the right time by the looks of it. We've got 1 more pit stop to do for this entire race. That'll be roughly at around lap 24. 25. I've got 8 laps of fuel. I don't want to switch to lean. I want to keep on the power strategy. So yeah, 1 more pit stop and that'll be us. Now the next 14 laps combined, it's just a matter of pulling away and going flat out. I was trying to set fastest laps, I'd like to say as well. It's all good. I'd like to say a quick thank you to you all as well. We're on track to reaching next month's goal. Oh, shut up, Billy. Next month's goal this month. My goal for next month was to hit 575. We're only 10 away from that currently, due to someone unsubbing just now, but we're up to 565. Fantastic. My goal for next month is only 10 away. I mean, hit this month. Fantastic. Hi, Billy. Hello, Leia. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I hope you've had a great day today. I hope you're keeping well as well. Alright, we just set ourselves a 133.7 on the out lap. That's fine with me. Let's go for a fastest lap this lap. Should we try and go for a fast one? It'll be a bit difficult too, seeing as we set our fastest lap on the softs, but I'm Billy. I gotta push the limits all the time. I push the boundaries of what I can do. We're 12.5 seconds in the lead currently with 15 hundredths up, or 1.5 hundredths up, sorry, up on our time. 15 hundredths to be 1.5 tenths. For 15,000, that's what I was trying to say. Alright then. Oh, I forgot to read your comment again. God damn it. Just remembered that. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. That was bloody close, wasn't it? We're down by 7 hundredths currently. That's absolutely fine. We've got plenty of time. Traffic not too long. Couple laps to go. We'll be passing 20th. I'd like to think so at least. Alright, nice corner. Come on, car, hold it, there we go, lovely. Nice sector this one right now. Man, good sector. Let's not cock it up, let's not screw it up. And now come out onto the main straight. What are we going to set here for our next lap? We set ourselves a 133.4. New fastest time. Brilliant. We set it. We beat it by how much? Half a tenth. That's not bad, really. Should not only did run off at one point. That's not too bad. New fastest lap has been set. Thank God. Oh, right, we're still 2.5 seconds off of the fast lap of the whole race. So I don't know how the hell that guy set a 131 dead. I'm going for my own fast lap. I'm not trying to beat the fast lap of the entire race. I'll let them do that. They could have the pink car rule on them, that guy, where if you don't know what the pink car rule is, it's well, I say pink car rule, or like a pink car glitch. Normally when you're racing in the regular car, you'll go up against a pink car rarely, and the pink car is mad fast. He will always charge at you. He will set fastest lap after fastest lap. Normally in the second half of the race, but sometimes early on. And maybe he had a little shot of the pink car. It was set by the French driver, so he's got a red and blue car, not a pink car. Maybe he had a bit of a burst and he was able to set a new fastest lap. We've got 5 watching for the first time tonight. Hello to all 5 of you. Thank you for tuning in and sticking around. To the rest of you, lovely to be able to play for you so far, as we now do come to a close for lap 19. We're over half an hour into the race currently. Not bad then, not bad. Do come to a close to this lap. What do we have? Right, your comment. I want to read your comment. Your cat seemed to be enjoying taking your food from you, bro. Honestly. Your cat seemed to enjoy that. As we now come across the line. Oh, a few seconds ago, actually. The first car's lap is fastly approaching. We are currently 23 seconds ahead of the car behind, so that's not bad. Taking this car to the limit pretty much. You can feel the car kicking out. You can hear the car kicking out. Sorry, I can feel it. You can hear it. And now we go for the kill. We go in for the hunt on last place. We're going to go lap him now. Let's grab him. Yeah, where is he? He's going up to the chicane currently. So grab him then. What have we got? Wash your bottle, mate. You going to hold me off for long? I doubt it. Oh, run wide. I've run wide. That sucks. He did enjoy doing that. I bet he did. I bet he did. Am I wrong in saying that compared, like, when you compare them to dogs, cats don't really have a sense of loyalty, do they? I think that's why a lot of people are dog people, because dogs are so loyal to their owners. Cats could almost just leave and never come back and not really care. Like, yeah, I know, like, cats do have emotion, obviously, you know, they're sentient, so obviously they do, you know, they are loyal, but, like, when you were, like, we know the argument, the whole debate, of, like, oh, are you a cat person or a dog person? A lot of people say dog because of the loyalty that dogs have compared to cats. It's rather insane, you know. Thank you for the 4 likes on stream, everybody. Thank you very much. I just saw 2 likes go up very quickly there, so thank you, I do appreciate it. I appreciate your support on the stream. It does mean a lot to me. It's good to know that you're enjoying as much as I am. Well, I say enjoying. I am enjoying this race now, but the first half I was not enjoying at all. Honestly, the car is so annoying on this circuit. Any car is annoying on this circuit, but I really hate this circuit in this car as well. Look, I'm turning flat out. I don't want to turn too hard because then the traction control kicks in. I'm only on TC2. Because I'm not used to this car. We've done about 60 miles in this car before starting the stream. I did do most of that on TCS 0, and it just didn't work out well for me. Kept skidding. I can race in the Tomahawk or in the Super Formula, the like Dallara, or even in the F1 car any day of the week on this wheel without skidding on TCS 0. Whoa, but in this car it's not good. Like, if you look at last week's stream, I did laps around the Nürburgring in the Dallara Super Formula with traction control 0, and I wasn't crashing at all. Like, I can do it. Just this car just haunts me. I just can't. I just can't get used to this car. Honestly, it's one of them cars that just is so tricky to get used to. And it's rather annoying because I want to get used to this car really good. I'm good. Thanks. I had an exam this morning and I passed it. Hey, I'm sorry for reading that one late. I'm proud of you. What was the subject? Was it isn't it childcare you're doing, or like public services or something? I've forgotten what you're doing, but either way, congratulations on passing your exam. I'm very proud of you. I hope that leads you on to go to do bigger things in college or maybe in university. I wish you the best of luck. Just keep at it, keep focused, keep confident. You know, produce your best results. As we're now approaching some back markers, we passed a couple. We're 27.5 seconds in the lead currently. Come on. Oh, car just kicked out of me. Oh, I just clipped the curb. I clipped the curb. That's what it was. Back right wheel clipped the curb and spun me out. And that's on traction control 2. Come on, car. How's your day been? My day's been good, thank you for asking. Did some football earlier on. It was nice overcast weather, so did some football earlier on with my brothers in the field. Scored some cracking goals and some good crossbar hits as well, I must admit. And I'm getting pretty good at being a goalie now as well, I think. And my long shots are coming around really well with a football. So yeah, I've had a good day. As I said, apart from football, not been doing too much. Been in my room gaming with Antoni. Did a lot of Fallout today. I've been bashing out Fallout. I think I was like level 85 or something when I was on Fallout. I think it was Tuesday. What was it? No, Monday. And now I'm up to like level 93. So I've been bashing Fallout out crazily. 140.2 there. That's my worst lap in roughly like 15-16 laps, that one. Been very consistent throughout the last section of the race, but that lap, one spin out, can screw everything up for you. We'll keep trying though. We'll keep trying. We've still got 8 laps, including this one, to do. So, also play for here when you fastest lap and stuff. You've got to pit. I'd like to pit at the end of lap 24, put on some more medium tyres, and then just blast off to the end. I want to try and get myself a new fastest lap. I want to try and get into the where's my fastest? I want to try and get into the 1:33.2s, the 1:33.3s. That involves pushing really hard compared to how I'm pushing now. I am pushing a little bit, but it's more of a cruise drive at the minute. As I'm nearly half a minute in the lead. I'm just relaxing, really. Like, I don't have to be pushing too hard at the minute. And by the way, how has your day been? Have you been up to much today? Anything fun happened today? And then I've got to pass a back marker here. Goodbye. It's a British car. It's British Racing Green. Hey, my guy, British Racing Green. One of my favourite colours, that is. British Racing Green. Mwah. Beautiful colour. Honestly, it's a nice dark green. I love it so much. So if you can hear any chairs squeaking, it's what's the material called? It's, suede. Suede, I think, is what this chair is made out of. So it's a nice feeling chair. Are you going to do another race after this one? I am, yes. 30 laps around Sardegna is coming next. If you look at my thumbnail, it's the race that is at the top right. There's 2 tracks at the top right, but it's the one that's at the top right. You'll know the look at this one. The other circuit. The other circuit is quite nice, actually. There's some sharp corners, but also a lot of fast sections as well. It's a bit faster than this circuit, I must admit. And the laps are a little bit shorter, so the next race should be a little bit shorter than this one. At least I believe it should. My calculations the other day were between 37 and 40 minutes for each race, but I think that this one's going to go up to the 45-minute mark. And we have 6 watching, by the way, so thank you everybody who has tuned in this evening. Lovely to see you, lovely to be able to race for you. Thank you for tuning in and showing your support. As we're now coming towards the last section of this circuit, we're nearly roughly 28 seconds in the lead of this race at Autopolis. We have 6 laps after this one, but 7 including this one to go. So hopefully it's going to be a good end to this race. Oh, a little bit wide there. Felt the car running wide there. We're going to be pitting this lap. Our final pit stop is coming up for this race. Switching to mediums, keeping on the mediums. I don't like using the softs on this circuit, at least for this particular endurance race. The softs ran out too fast, so I'd have to do probably a 2-stopper from here if I'd go on to softs. I could do hards, but mediums feel good to me, so we're going to go into the pits now and change the tyres. We've got 4 watching currently. Hello to 4 of you. Thank you for the 4 likes on the stream. Thank you very much for that. As we have had 13 people in so far this evening. Thank you very much for your support that you've shown this evening. I'm getting extremely warm. I may take off my jacket for the next race. I don't like wearing no jacket or like no hoodie when I'm live because my arms like really slim. I just don't like it. It's just very aesthetically unappealing. It's not that I'm self-conscious. Like, you know, I'm happy with myself. I'm just too slim. Like I'm quite underweight. It's not going to get deep for a minute. I said deep. I've always been conscious about my weight, at least growing up. When I was like 12, 13, I had a bit of chub on me, but I've grown up, not out. I'm 6'1", that's 185 centimeters, and I've always weighed around 10 to 10.5 stone for like the last 3, 4, 5 years. And I was getting like really happy recently because you know I'm not so much working out, but I've started doing a lot of biking and footballing again recently, getting myself back into the rhythm of going out and enjoying myself and keeping fit. I work more on my legs compared to my top half, obviously. My legs are massive compared to my arms, but that's natural, isn't it? But oh dear, but like I got really happy lately because I went up to 10.5 stone, and that's my heaviest ever weight. I think I went to like 10 stone 6 or even 10 stone 7 for a brief moment. And I was really happy because I've never weighed that much before, and I was really proud of myself because I want to put on weight and then shred it all down afterwards. And so I weighed myself, I think this was yesterday, and I was like, oh, maybe I've got to like 11 stone. You know, maybe I've, you know, gained some weight, put on a few pounds. I'd be so happy if I did. And guess how much I weighed yesterday? 10 stone 2. And I was like, oh man, that's just so gutting. I've been eating a lot. I've been eating junk food as well as healthy food to gain some bulk on me. It's just to gain some fat on me. You know, like, so I can shred it down and get more muscly and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but I've lost weight. I mean, I get a bloody good leg workout from doing this. Honestly, my legs are aching like crazy at the moment. That is partly because I was doing a couple hours of football earlier on, so you know, I'm a bit fatigued in the legs before even coming into this live stream. But my legs are going to be done for the evening after this, honestly. Right, so nearing the end of lap 26. Hello, Mum. I think I saw you in the chat there. Mum, what do we have for dinner tonight? do you have anything nice tonight? Come on. Alright, not far off some back markers now. The field is very much spread out in the second half of the race. We have 4 laps left to go after this one. Oh, right, what we got? At least you're not fat. Well, there's nothing wrong with being fat. I mean, obviously, yes, it can lead to more heart issues, and yes, you can die younger if you don't look after yourself. But if this is gonna sound really strange for me to say as someone who's like 10.5 stone here, or 10 stone. I want to get up like between 12 and 14 stone by like the end of next year, maybe a couple years from now. Maybe in a few years, who knows. I just want to shred it down. I want to start going to the gym, shred it all down, you know what I mean? Get big, you know what I mean? Like, I want to, like, obviously I'm happy with how I look at the moment, but my ideal body is, you know, nice and toned, a couple more stone than I am now. Obviously, I turned 19 9 days ago, so there's, you know, I've got decades and decades to do it, but going into my prime, I want to look the part, you get me? It's never bad to have a nice picture about yourself, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, we got Korma tonight. I saw your comment just now, sorry. We got Korma tonight, hell yeah. I completely forgot about that. I'll be down in like, maybe like an hour from now. This race is taking longer than I thought it would. Partly my fault, because I can't drive too fast around this circuit. Honestly, I suck at this circuit. Now go on to the main straight. I see another comment. I think it's from you, Haley. I have a fast metabolism. I have that too. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? I mean, mine is extremely fast metabolism, like, or extremely high metabolism. Like, I had must be like, I had an entire KFC burger meal with chips, 2 giant bits of chicken, a big like it was like a trilogy burger. With like loads of sides, you know, like, well, I didn't have the gravy, but I had a whole bottle of Pepsi, or a whole cup of Pepsi, sorry, with like popcorn chicken and like a whole little fillet as well. And I haven't put on a pound, honestly. I probably lost weight. I've noticed about myself, I'm really weird. I gain weight when I don't eat, and I lose weight when I eat. It's dodgy, honestly. My body works so funny. I love my body, but it's just such a strange machine. I am a machine. I'm a tank, mate. I'm a unit. You want to know what a unit looks like? Look no further than me. I'm just joking. Alright, we're closing in on the end of this race now. We've got 2 laps to go after this one. We're not having the best lap here. But it's not actually the worst lap. We're actually setting a rather decent one. No, not been the fastest, but not been the slowest by any stretch. We did set a 1:33 just now. That's not bad. Right, so going. There's some kites flying through. Yeah, I can eat so much unhealthy food and probably still lose weight. Yeah, I completely understand how you feel there. Like, it's crazy. Like, thank you for the 5 likes on the stream, everybody. Thank you very much. That's come to a close for our first of 2 races. We have one more to go after this, so do stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We have another 30 laps to come after this one. I've got loads of comments. I'm assuming that Antonis has just arrived. Yes, he has arrived. How did I know that one, eh? How did I know that one? I didn't even look at the comments below. We are 40 seconds in the lead now of this race. Looking good. About to pass the Brazilian driver. This could be Pineda, fifth place. You never know. Or it could be it was like Vera, the other guy was, wasn't it? Oh, right, yeah. Come on. I can't wait to be over and done with this bloody race. I'll read your comments after the race, guys. I just got to power through this one more lap. Honestly, I cannot wait to be done with this lap. I really hate this race. I honestly despise this race. A 134.437. Right, final lap. Let's get this over and done with. Come on. Let's try and set like a 133 this lap. I'm gonna push for a 133. There is traffic ahead, so that may actually null and void my lap already, but I'll give it a damn good try. Come on, car, hold it, hold it, hold it. A good boy. Blue flag, blue flag. Sticking the blue flag, Sebastian Vettel. He could be going to Racing Point. The pink car. Wow. Who would have thought that one? I mean, I can understand the alluring prospect of having a 4-time world champion want to go to or be linked with your team, because he's probably the only team that he can really go to apart from possibly Williams if Russell gets the call up to Mercedes and Bottas gets the boot next year, which is highly doubt is going to happen. But yeah, apparently Vettel could be going to Racing Point or the old Force India. Lance Stroll would never get the boot from that team because his dad owns it, Lawrence Stroll. The only person that would get booted is Checo, Sergio Perez. But I like Perez. He has that fighting mentality. He is an arsehole as well, which is what racing drivers tend to be on the circuit. Before we say anything more though, we finished race number 1. But yeah, the only person that they would take out the team is Sergio Perez, and I can't really see him going because they're both on a good few-year contracts. Lance would never get the boot. It'd be Sergio, it'd be Checo if anyone. But yeah, mad developments in the whole driver market. We're now going to the second race, Sardegna's Road Track A. Let's get into it. Oh god, how did we enjoy that first race? Did I do okay? I don't think I did. I really fluffed it on that first race, I think. We have 6 people watching currently. Hello to all 6 of you. We're going to be getting into the next race in about a minute or 2. I'd like to give myself a minute to let my legs heal so I'm perfectly in shape to do this next race. What have we got here? What have we got? Thank you, Tone. Yeah, I know it was you. Yeah, and I knew you'd come in. You are a unit, my friend. Yeah, I'll always be slim. Yeah, I don't want to be slim though. I really want to put on weight. I really want to be like 12, 13 stone. Honestly, I really want to put on weight. You wasn't paying attention? Hey, don't worry about it. Most people don't. It's only me. No, I'm joking. Right, I'm going to be taking off my jacket for this race because Jesus Christ, it is warm. Can you get off, please? There we go. Let's put the jacket over here. Oh, so nice, so nice. It feels good. I'm free. I'm so slim. Right, let's get ourselves ready for the next race then. We're going to be sticking on the racing softs. Yeah, one way I could put on weight. Yeah, just do loads of drugs. No, I'm joking. Don't do drugs, please. Oh, shut up, Antonis. Shut up. We're going to be starting off on racing mediums. This doesn't really do anything, does it? I'm trying to do this anyway. It doesn't even do anything. Wait. I'm trying to do this anyway just to make it look cool. Yeah, cool. Right, film of food, yeah. Weed is fine, yeah. It cures cancer, helps with anxiety and depression. Well, it cures cancer if it's injected, I believe. But I wouldn't suggest injecting unless you really have to. Anyways, next races now will go. We're in 20th out of 20th as usual for the endurance races. We start in last place. I am better at this circuit than the last one, I promise you. Although I'm not guaranteeing that I'll be the best, as I've not raced in this circuit since I did a test on it last Wednesday. So I'm a little bit out of practice on this circuit. Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, if it's legal, then definitely. Like, I think it's good that countries are finally starting to get the wake-up call. I think Canada has legalised it, haven't they? And Greece have legalised it. Like, a load of countries are starting to legalise, especially in the European nations. They're starting to legalise weed because they're like, oh, yeah, maybe it doesn't, you know, kill you and send you insane. Maybe, you know, obviously, if you have too much of anything, if you have too much of a banana, that citric acid is going to kill you. You know what I mean? Like, if you have too much of anything, yeah, it's going to damage you. But I'm not being funny, mate. One joint and you're gone. Like, you're not going to overdose on that unless you, like, I don't know, a Wiz Khalifa or Snoop Dogg. And they probably know the limit by now. Right, so lap 1 about to be completed. We're now passing the Japanese driver of Hasegawa, the same country that this car was made in or developed in, because this is a Gran Turismo car. Next driver is 2.5 seconds ahead. The Chilean driver, Peter Ballard, we'll call him. There we are. Right, nice. A little bit of a skid out that corner, but we're okay. We have 30 laps in this circuit. How much fuel have we got? 8.2 laps of fuel in the car. Fantastic. May have to pit a little bit earlier, depending on how the tyres go. But we will be doing a refill, a good few pits. Maybe after the first pit stop I'll be able to develop my strategy for the race. Alright. Oh, right then. Let's get going. 1:31.007, the fastest lap set by myself. Hell yeah. Oh, bumped the ball there, my bad. I'm looking at the fastest lap for a second, sorry everybody. But now we go into here. Alright, yeah, I'm much better with the circuit than the last one, honestly. I actually quite like the circuit. I'm being pushed. I'm being very much pushed. Yes, past Thomas. Lovely overtake. Did you know, trade some paint with him, but who cares? That was a very smooth overtake, in fairness. Yeah, it's, you know, it's not illegal to be high pretty much over here. The police can't really do anything as long as you're not dealing or you're not in possession of it, or maybe even if you're not being seen by a copper consuming it, then it's fine. You know, if we, you know, if I walked past a copper and I was high, my eyes were red, I smelt a weed, they might do like a little check on me to see if I got anything, but other than that, nothing. I mean, if that even, you know, if that. Right then, so E Costa and G Ferry are the next two drivers, the Italian and Portuguese drivers respectively. We are down to 26.5 seconds nearly, 26.8 now, behind Ras, the leader. Ibanez and Lazaro are second and third respectively. We have 5 people watching currently. Hello to all of you, thank you for the 5 likes on the stream. I appreciate all of your support thus far, I honestly do. It's been lovely to be able to play for today. We've actually had a good turnout for Gran Turismo. Normally for Gran Turismo I get between, like, you know, God, why are you so slow? I get between like 2 to 3 maybe watching at once normally, but today it's been rather solid. We've had a good between 4 and 6 for the last half an hour, so thank you very much for that. Thank you, honestly. I'll do my best to provide a good race for you. One thing I like about this wheel is that, because this rumbles, the wheel and the deck even slightly as well, it shakes the whole chair and the frame, and I tell you what, I bloody love that. Honestly, I bloody love it. Major overtaking. I did get pushed off there by the guy that's rivaling me, G Ferry. He's a rather fast driver himself, passed roughly 3 cars in that one corner. Fantastic. Fantastic, right. Sky ahead is not holding up at all. It's just set at 128 dead. Our fast lap is a 127.2. They're set on lap 2 by myself. That is the fast lap of the race so far. We now do pull out this corner, take his line off of him. We are now into 9th position, and we are going to hold it for a while unless he does decide to pass me. He has got my slipstream. That's all right though. I'm going to go on the defensive line, then cut into the racing line. Sometimes they go for an attack on the inside line. The best thing to do is stick on the inside line going into the corner, and just as you do go turn into it, dive to the outside and take the actual racing line. That will kill him off most of the time. As we now go past nearly the 8th place driver, Rats. Oh, what happened to him? Oh no, there's 2 Rats. There's H Rats and there's Z Rats. No problem, Haley. Have a fantastic day. I can't read all your comment just a second. I do apologise. I'll try and get to it now. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great evening and best of luck with your art project. I hope you find some good influence. I hope that you're able to cut something good during watching me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Anyways, on lap 5 out of 30, so we're nearly a 6th of the way, sorry, through the race. We'll be 7th if it was 35 laps. A bit of understeer there. We are 4 seconds behind the next car. Bailey, the Brazilian driver, followed by Almeida, the Portuguese. Let's go over to him then. Very slow around there. That wasn't a nice corner at all. Hello, helicopter. Alright. Let's have a little race on the inside camera for a little bit. Yes. This brings me back to Gran Turismo 5. The Red Bull X2011 prototype. I bloody loved it. It was also a black Red Bull car. Also had a very similar interior. But the one in Gran Turismo 5, the 2011... Jesus Christ, it was faster than this one. The one in Gran Turismo 5 could go not as fast as the... Oh god, not as fast as the Tomahawk in this game. Oh, I have a bit of a kick on the curb there. But it could go roughly 320 miles an hour, I believe, when you really pushed it. It's a bloody lovely car. And I used to go on the creator track, and I used to do hundreds, probably even thousands of circuits and just race either the Ferrari F2009 or the 2010. Or the Red Bull X2011/2010 prototype racing cars around them. It was fantastic. Honestly, it was so much fun. Really enjoyed it. We do come up to a fight here between 2 drivers. We have to back off here. I'll try and take Bailey on the outside line. We have got him. Next up is Almeida. Gonna take him on the inside. Yes, we do. Yeah, fantastic. Right around there. Next is Hotch. We're into the top 5, guys. We're into the top 5. This is great. Making good progress here. This starts as a 128.263, so not a bad lap in the last one. Let's go then. Let's go. 3 seconds behind Hotch, the German driver in 4th place. Let's try and catch him, shall we? Come on, guys. They're fighting, Lazaro and Hotch. Hotch not getting the best of him just yet, but we'll try and take them both just a few moments from now. There we go. Fast line at the corner. There we go. We're now into 4th, and now we're into 3rd very comfortably. A nice easy double overtake there at the end of the lap. Not too difficult, that one. We are now up into 3rd. Ibanez and Ras, the other Ras, or Rax, are in 2nd and 1st. 5 seconds roughly to Ibanez, and 4.7 now to Ras. I don't focus on getting to the leader straight away. I focus on the next car ahead. I'll deal with 1st place when I get into 2nd, not just this moment. Alright, that's how a racer should think. You don't think about, oh, what if I can't get into the leader? I know I was complaining last match saying I might not be able to get the win, but I was also thinking about the car ahead, and that is what you should do. Don't ever worry about how far you are behind the leader. Focus on the next car ahead, and then focus on the car after that. And then when you get to 2nd, then you should focus on the leader. Obviously, note how far he is ahead, but don't worry about getting to him straight away until you do get up to a position where you can get to him easier. ETC 2nd, or EG, you know what I mean. Alright, Ibanez having a go at Ras though. Very close battle between them two. We have to pit in a couple of laps. We're pitting at the end of lap 9. Unless I do switch to a more lean mode of fuel, but I'm not going to be doing that. We now go flying past Ibanez much faster in that corner, and we hit the leader on the inside line. Did not expect me there, did you, mate? No. Ha! We're leading at Sardegna. I believe this is in France, isn't it, this track? Or America? I could be wrong. Or even Italy. Either way, we're leading at Sardegna at the end of lap 7. We've gained a 1.3 second lead out of them corners there. Now into lap 8 out of 30, not 9. 9 is a lap we're pitting on, so we're pushing really hard now. I'm going to push really hard to get as far ahead as I can for the next 2 laps. This track is a little bit shorter than the last one. Much quicker race. We're approaching the 10-minute mark of this race now as well. Oh, a bit of a slide there. I think we're actually 10 minutes past, 10 minutes through this race. I believe we are, yeah, should be. Alright, fantastic. We've got a 3-second lead over second place Ras. Lazaro up to 3rd. Ibanez down to 7th. Has he just pit? I didn't check if he pitted. Unless he had a crash. Sucks to be him, bro. Either way, best luck to him as to get him back up the field. How are we doing this lap? We're red sector on the first sector. I reckon we actually finish off this race on softs. This could be a 3-stop strategy. Pit again maybe around, oh Jesus Christ, maybe like around lap 21, then pit again. No, maybe it's only a 2-stop actually. Yeah, could actually be a 2-stop. Sorry, I was thinking 3 different, like leaving the pits a few times. No, could actually be a 3-stop, 2-stop this one. Doubting emojis in the chat, you'll love to see it. Alright then, we're pitting this lap, guys. Pitting this lap. Let's push as hard as we can. 6.25 seconds in the lead, roughly, from Ras in second. The Hungarian driver looking to get his comeuppance against me. I have overtaken him quite a couple of laps back now. He's not trying to get back at me, but he is due a pit stop, I believe, as well. Unless he's got leaner mode of fuel on and hard tyres. Therefore, he could be going to maybe like lap 12, 13. But do we care? No, maybe even 11. Either way, we'll definitely be winning this race. I'm really pulling quite far ahead now. 8 seconds. We've already been in the lead about a lap or 2. So, all is well. All is well. Right, into here. Of 3 watching currently, hello to all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. That was a very poor corner, that one. Ashamed of myself for that one. And thank you once again for the 5 likes at the stream. I appreciate the support. Oh, poor end to the lap, this one. Alright then. Let's get in and pit. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. We're going to keep on softs. Yeah, we're going to keep on the soft tyres. Alright. We've been streaming for over an hour now. Blimey. We've had 17 people in so far this evening. Thank you everybody who's tuned in. And we've had 235 minutes of watch time in the first hour. I predicted only between 250 to 300 for this evening, so we're about to match that. And we've still got 2/3 of the race to do, so thank you ever so much. We pit at the right time. Look at all them. They're all pitting as well. Fantastic. Alright then. So thank you everybody for enjoying the stream. I'd like to think. I've actually enjoyed this race quite a lot. I've enjoyed the stream. Now, we had some difficulties before the stream started. My setup just crumbled on me. The pedals. See, the thing with the pedals on this setup is it's almost like this racing wheel's the wrong fit for this frame, because there's a nice gap here between like, you know, where the wheels got to sit on the columns. This is a bit further, a bit closer than it should be. Sorry, a bit further away from the deck, but it feels lovely like this. I'm not you know, mad about the steering wheel at all. Both setups, the frame, bloody amazing. You know, if you've got the money to get a setup, get something like this to start you off. You know, this obviously Hopefully at some point we will go more pro. This is very pro now for those. I say more pro. It's actually perfect. But like, you know what I mean. You get them like leather chairs, like, you know, shake and everything. I'm looking to get one of them maybe in a good few years. This is gonna last me a very long time. We've got a lot of races to do on this stick. We've got a lot, and I mean a lot. I'm very looking forward to going like a lot more online based on this game with this racing wheel right here. This is gonna be the foundation for elevating our Gran Turismo Sport series, honestly, and it's already showing. It feels so much nicer to drive on a wheel, and it's much faster, much more responsive. Honestly, my mum said that this is the best present that she ever got me. I bloody agree. It's probably my favourite present I've ever had, this frame and wheel, so thank you. If you're still watching, thank you so much. But what was I saying? Yeah, the pedals. Now, on the frame, it's almost like the pedals are a couple millimeters too little in terms of like width, because you can sit them on either end of the frame, but if you move it slightly to the left or slightly to the right, it will just go down on one side. It'll like hit the floor pretty hard, and like so you have to like strap it up and everything. And this is gonna sound really funny. This evening, the setup just wouldn't work. The strap isn't long enough to be able to support these pedals around the frame, because you've got to like wrap it around and secure it in place. We've had to put the strap around it, but it's being supported by a tablet. There's a tablet underneath the pedals, and honestly, it's my mum's old one. She barely uses it anyway, but you know, and it honestly feels so good. It's really nice, you know. You know, you've got to compensate somehow. I'll get it back to working ways very soon, how I used to have it. But for now, for this stream tonight, I've got it like this, and honestly, it feels really nice. I may use this tablet. You know, it's a tablet case with a tablet inside of it at the moment. But I may use the case, but not with a tablet, because I don't want to damage the tablet. I may use a like book, a nice thick book in future. In place of a tablet. I don't want to damage any electronics, especially my mum's ones, because my siblings do a good job of doing that for her, or for me, even though I don't try to. But yeah, you know, fun times. You got to compensate somehow, eh? We now do approach the midway point of lap 12 out of 30. Fantastic. Our fastest lap so far is a 1:27.2. Let's try and set a 1:26 this race, shall we? Let's try and do that. Fantastic. You could use a Harry Potter book. I haven't got a Harry Potter book, sadly. Well, I say sadly. I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, to be honest. Not really my thing. This is a 1:27.256. That's our fastest lap by 7 thousandths. That was a good lap. That was that little fast chicane that did it for me, 100%. So everybody, what are we doing for the rest of the day? It'd be nice to know. Are we doing anything fun? Are we going fly fishing? Are we going tadpole hunting? Are we going jousting with a medieval horse on top of a volcano in the Alps? What are we doing? Let me know. It'd be nice to know what we're all doing. It'd be nice to get some conversation going. I've been very chatty today, so it'd be nice to know what you're all doing. Maybe shut myself up for a minute and talk about you guys, because I do like to interact with you all. Speaking of, once again, I'll say it once again. Interaction coming Friday the 13th. Woohoo! On Friday with Antonis, with or without him, as long as public matches are not working, or maybe even if they are, we're going to do some private servers again. So anybody who knows, any friends, family members, acquaintances, anybody who plays Friday the 13th, tell them, hit me up, and I will sort you out an invite on Friday for Friday the 13th. It's going to be a fantastic stream. Like I said, with or without Tone. I don't know if he'll be able to make it, but hopefully he can. I'd love Tone to be able to join me. He's a great asset to these live streams. Nothing fun. Try not to get bit by my cat. Maybe you've got to put a little muzzle over your cat. Maybe that's worth doing. Oh, that wasn't very good there, was it? Oh no. Ah, bloody car. Clip the curb, I think that was. And maybe I put too much power out the corner. Cutie, yes I am, aren't I, mate? What do you fancy, Tone? Oh, what do you think? Do you want to join me Friday? You only asked my streams. Nah, that isn't true. Josie's also a valuable asset for Minecraft, and everyone that joined us last Friday is a valuable asset to our stream. Yeah, they made it a very enjoyable evening. Although the first half an hour, 40 minutes, roughly even an hour, was a bit tough because we had like some connection issues and inviting people, but everybody stuck around. Surprisingly, everyone stuck around. Actually, seems to really enjoy the game. So. Alright, heading towards the end of that forward team. We're roughly entering the midway point for this race. Waste manting, hell yeah, bro. Gang, gang, gang. Alright, I'm expecting a very slow lap this one. I'm playing my worst lap of the race this one. What we got? What we got? Did they make them for cats? I don't know if they do, but I mean, possibly. Or maybe get him like a little chewy toy, or like a little play area for him to just like, you know, play around with, or get him like one of them little balls that have the like bell inside of him, and just make him chase that around for a bit. Cats love little gifts like that. Kittens are so cute. I'd love to get a kitten one day. My dream animal though is a British Bulldog. Oh, mwah, I love a nice British. Have you ever seen a British Bulldog's face? They're like so fat and droopy, and they slobber so much, and they're so loving. They're honestly so beautiful. I love British Bulls, but they're very expensive. They're a good few grand for the good ones, maybe even more than that. I mean, it could be pushing 5-7 grand for the very good ones. But oh, I'd love to get myself a British Bull one day. It's my dream animal. Speaking of animals, hello Ping. She's flat out on her rock at the moment. She's falling asleep while basking under the heat lamp. Oh, bumped the wall there. That's not good. Hello, bub. She's woken up, opened her eyes. I love that she knows her name. Like, she knows when I'm talking about her. He has those, but he likes to hide them from me. It's all part of being a playful little kitten, though, isn't it? It's all part of being playful. You know what I mean? It's all part of being playful. Alright, we're over halfway through the race now. We're over 20 minutes in as well, by the way. So, we have about 20 minutes left to go. Stay tuned, everybody. The first lot of traffic is coming up soon. 3 laps until we pit. On lap 16 out of 30 currently. We're 8 tenths down. Having a bit of a mare at the moment. The soft tyres are really starting to show their wear. Not been the best couple of laps for me lately. Set at 127.9 just now, which ain't too bad, but 138. That was flipping bad. It was. Hopefully, it was like a 127.5 or something this lap, or a 128.5. Set a nice halfway point lap. All right. Come on. I'm so glad that I've learned how to race with people watching as well. Because I know that like a lot of streamers, I think I've touched upon this before, you get some streamers that dwindle under pressure and like just crumble, and like cause they're always scared that, oh, I've got like, you know, 10, 20, maybe like 100 people watching me. If I mess up, I'm gonna lose them all. You know, maybe you will, but I'm just glad that I don't crumble under pressure when it comes to live streaming, and I don't get like phased by the amount of people that are watching me in terms of like how much it's going to affect my performance on the game. Like, what was it? I think the most I've ever had watching me at one time, for both Twitch and YouTube, actually is actually the same amount of people, was 13, and they are both on Gran Turismo Sport actually. I remember I was doing a race around Spa-Francorchamps. I was doing a few laps around there about 2-3 months ago, maybe even 4 months ago, and we had 13 people watching for a good few minutes, and then went down to like 11-10 for the rest of the stream. This is when I pop it on the algorithm back in like March, April, and thankfully it didn't affect my racing at all. Maybe that's because in the grander scheme of things, when you think about how many people could be watching, I could have had 30 people, maybe that would have made me a little bit more worried, but at the same time, I have seen racing streamers around my size that have around the same amount of people that watch me, actually, a good 5 to 10 sometimes at one point, or even like 3, and you see them race online or offline, and they're always crashing, and then I know I say sometimes I'm not normally this bad, but that's because I'm having a literal bad day. They will do it every single time. Like, I sometimes go back and watch some people here, by the way, and every time that they get a few people, they will crash and they will mess up, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm just having a bad day," and that's the excuse every single time. Like, or if not that, it's just like, "Oh, I'm just having a bad race, I guess," but they'll have a bad stream because people are watching them and they can't do it under pressure. So I'm just glad that I'm able to do that. I'm glad that I can race and not really be worried. I've got some sort of like autopilot mode in me. When I'm like not talking so much, or I'm like chatting to you all, I kind of go into like autopilot. So I don't even know that I'm racing. It's like my higher self has just taken over and just let my lower self, which is me here, just talk to you all. Like, I think for half that sentence I forgot I was racing, like it's almost like an autopilot, it just comes to you naturally, and this comes for any game, but mainly racing. So I'm just glad I've been racing live for many a month now, nearly a year actually. We're fast approaching the 1-year anniversary of the channel. I don't know what the hell I want to do for it. I'm pitching now, by the way. Yeah. 2 months away, roughly. 2 months, 2 weeks possibly, away from our 1-year anniversary of BDF018. Fantastic, isn't it? Fantastic. By then, I'd like to be, I don't know, for subs, maybe 650, 700. At least the way it's going, we've gained nearly 20 in the last few days, so it's entirely possible. We'll just have to see how things go, but I'm just flabbergasted that I'm at 565. Bloody hell, that's absolutely insane. Like, if every 10 months I gain 565, next April I'll be on over 1,000 subscribers. How crazy is that? We could start going proper pro. Like, I could start earning and actually be able to get bigger cameras and even stronger setups and bigger TVs for myself. That'd be absolutely insane. We're gonna go far with this, guys. We are gonna have a lot of fun. Still, we got many things to do. Yes, from more bike rides to more vlogs to more live streams to more games to more consoles. We have the lot coming. Just you wait. It all comes in time, and I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun time for all of us. Right. What I just said happened yesterday. What do you mean? What was it yesterday? No Man's Sky. What exactly happened yesterday? Please do remind me. I don't remember exactly what you're on about. Anyways, lap 20 out of 30. Hell yeah, we're 49 seconds in the lead. Nearly 50. We've got some back marking. I've got a whole pack of them to come here. So next few laps are going to be full of overtaking. So stay tuned for these next few laps. They're going to be a good few, I think. Got 4 people watching currently. Hello to all 4 of you. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying, and thank you for the 5 likes on the stream. We had a great one last Wednesday. I think it was because it was my first stream back. But Gran Turismo last week We had, I think it's 16 likes at the moment, and that's extremely rare for a Gran Turismo stream. So thank you all for showing us support for last Wednesday's lobby live stream. We might actually do more of that next week. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Oh, that was a good corner. That was very good. Going towards the end of lap 20 out of 30 then. Come on, let's get around there and let's just coast it around. Yeah. Wait. Did I read that correctly? Yeah, yesterday was very autopilot. Yeah, I think I even left my loadout, so I was in my reloads and that man Sky going for like a little bit too long. Like, I get so invested in the game, no matter what I'm playing, when I'm live streaming, that it always seems like I'm not playing it. Like, oh, stupid slow cars. Well, you know, I think autopilot, or you know, just playing on autopilot works more when I'm on Gran Turismo or any racing game, because I'm just better at racing than pretty much everything. Even though you see me slipping a lot, you know, even the best drivers make countless mistakes. But you know, it's more on racing games than anything. Like for the remainder of this race, I'm talking to you lot. If you know, if we've got a conversation going, I'll probably end up forgetting that I'm racing. Like, obviously I know that I'm racing, but I completely forget that like I'm a minute in the lead, or that I'm chasing for a fastest lap. I'll end up cruising, and that's the only downside to me being on like a more of an autopilot gamer when it comes to getting deep into a race. I tend to have like a little bit slower, but then I'll remind myself, oh yeah, I'm racing, and I'll say I'm going for a fastest lap. 3 British drivers. Hello everybody. Alright, we're now up past them guys. Hello King, how's it going my friend? How can you play 30 laps? I'll probably get tired after 5 to 10. But we're currently on our 52nd lap of the evening. We've already done 30 earlier on. We're now on the second lot of 30. The only reason that I can do 30 laps currently is because I'm live streaming. I think I touched upon this a couple of weeks ago, but you weren't there. So I'll just say now, if it wasn't for live streaming, I wouldn't be doing these endurance races. I'm not an endurance racer naturally. I don't enjoy endurance racing on my own, or you know, I don't enjoy it in general. But now that I'm live streaming them, it just, the minutes just fly through, and honestly, the laps fly by like that, you know, blink of an eye. I'm on lap 5, so that's the only reason I can really do 30 laps per race at the moment. I could probably do like 100 if I had to, because I'd be live streaming it. You know, you get me? So like, that's the only reason why. But I completely get what you mean. If I was on my own, I wouldn't be able to get past 5-10 laps. I'd get bored. But quality content means quality racing and long streams. So I'm exactly gonna do my best to provide you all with that. I completely forgot what I was saying for a minute there. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna say it now. We're gonna go for a fastest lap on the next lap. Come on, let's do this. Come on. So we set at 127 dead not long ago. That's not bad. I'd like to set at 126 by the end of the race though. Our tyres are a little bit worn, so that will play into their hands and catch up me slightly, but they play into my hands because the car is lighter than theirs, probably because I have less fuel in my car than probably when I set my fastest lap, so I can really quite push it. If you like it, it's good. Yeah, I do like it, but you know, like I said, only because I'm live streaming. If I wasn't live streaming it, I wouldn't enjoy it. I wouldn't like it, honestly. So it's only because I'm live streaming that I'm actually enjoying. And I was right earlier on, it is going to be a 3-sort strategy this race. See, I've got to do pits in about 4 or 5 laps from now. I'd like to pit at about lap 28 maybe, and really push really hard for the last 2 laps. I'll be on fresh tyres. Good opportunity for me to chase up a fastest lap. I think I did that on Tokyo a couple of weeks back. So, give it a try. We are up on our time currently though, so... Oh! No, I was up on my time! Ah! Cock. Turned in too soon, what a knob. Oh well, oh well. Right, That could have been my only chance, because there is traffic coming up in the next lap or two. Let's give it a try though. We're now about to enter lap 24. I'll rest my left leg for a minute. Oh, my braking leg. Oh, it's aching so much around the thigh. Thank you for the 6 likes on the stream, everybody. Thank you ever so much. I really do appreciate all of your support this evening. It's been very fun, this race, compared to the last one. Just remind you, well, it's probably going to be No Man's Sky tomorrow, but it could be anything else. Could be anything else. Could be a random game. Anything that I've played before, it could be tomorrow. Could even be a double Friday, who knows. Another like, thank you very much, my friend. I do appreciate you. I appreciate all of you that have left a like tonight, and all of you that have tuned in and said hello, and all of you that have just viewed me. Thank you everybody. I appreciate it so much. Honestly, I really do. It's always heartwarming to see a good response to a stream, you know. And it seems that 100% of the time it is a good response, because I think being really chilled out naturally makes it a bit better. Like, I'm not the type to say stupid stuff and call people out and swear my head off on stream. You know, and also, it probably would gain me more subscribers, but I don't overreact. I don't like scream my head off unless I really have to. Like a lot of people, or like a lot of YouTubers who shout their heads off and it gets them loads of subscribers, but I'm just chilled out. I think that's what makes a good response to a stream as well. You know, you don't want someone that's gonna give you a headache. Obviously, if I had a reason to, I would be like, oh my god, but normally, nah, just too relaxed for that. Right then, go into here. Oh, a bit of a skid there. Did lose a bit of grip, but that's okay. Tyres are starting to wear. The back right, back left race starting to wear quite a bit as well. What would I like to do for your channel? Well, technically, when you think about it, nothing. But at the same time, it does a lot, because if people go onto your videos and they see, like for this one, 6 likes, they're like, oh, you know, must have been a good stream compared to the amount of views I got. You know, it's like on let's say for example, my biking video, my most viewed video, roughly 385 views and I think around 55 likes. Now, it doesn't matter how many people like it. I think it's the fact that people do like it. One, shows the creator that his fan base is enjoying, or their, you know, their fan base is enjoying. And 2, I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but it could be possible that it's more higher chance for YouTube to recommend your video. That's not why I'm happy about likes. But like, people will be like, well, YouTube will be like, oh, you know what? This guy streamed, he got 35 likes. Let's recommend him to you, because maybe you'll like it too. You know, but I think it's more of a pride thing for me. You know, knowing that people enjoy what I do. I think I get my stats come through every month as well, and to see like how many likes I get, you know, it really does warm me. Like, you know, like I said, it's more of a pride thing for me personally, or more of a humbleness thing, if I'm saying the right word there. It's just one of them things that it shows that you're doing the right thing. It shows that you're on the right track. You know, if I did a 3-hour live stream and I only got 1 like, obviously I'd be very happy that that one person did enjoy my stream. But if I had like 100 people watching it, only 1 person liked it, I'd have to question myself. You know, I'd have to be like, you know what, maybe I need to do something different. But say for example here, I think we're like about around 25 to 30 views for tonight and 6 likes. That is showing me that, you know, a lot of people naturally don't press like on videos, but the ones that do press like are the ones that are more likely to come back as well. So, you know, to leave a good impression, earn a like, the channel goes well. I'm losing track of what I'm saying again. What, you know, the moral of it is to have a like on a video, especially someone like me who uploads nearly every day apart from weekends. It's really heartwarming, you know, and like I say, it's more of a pride thing, kind of. I think shows me that I'm on the right track, you know. It shows that I'm doing the right thing, and I can continue doing what I'm doing, and obviously continue to elevate it. And well, yeah, You get what I mean. I think I went through many different little wormholes of explanations there, but yeah, you know, like it's just nice to have them because it shows that people like what you're doing, and I'd rather that than people being like, it's nice, but I'm not gonna like it because it's not that good for me. You know, the fact that it is that good for them people that do like my videos means a lot. Anyways, we're going into the pits for the final time of the race this lap. We're going to be pitting now. Oh. I see a comment now. I'll read it while I'm in the pits. Like, I remember when I used to stream and I'd only get like 1 or 2 likes. I think that was more because I was like a much smaller streamer compared to where I am now. But it's just having likes. Just it makes me feel good, you know. Again, it makes me realise, you know, I'm doing a good job here. I'm gonna watch another video. I understand if racing can be boring. I mean, it's just going around a funny shaped circle many times. Don't be sorry, honestly, it's all good. Racing's not for everyone. Not all games are for everyone. I find a lot of shooting games personally boring, so don't be sorry, honestly. You go enjoy whatever you got to watch, and have a fantastic evening. I'll see you whenever I see you, my friend. Alright, I'm being pushed off by the arsehole in green. Shooting games are alright. Like, I'm not a fan of Call of Duty and stuff anymore. Only because I just don't like the part. I don't like the direction that they've taken. I'm naturally a racer, so naturally I enjoy racing games more than shooting games. But shooting games like Fallout are they are my panache. I do love a good Fallout game. Which, Tone, are you still online? Invite me after the live if you're still online. We'll do some adventure mode or something. Alright then, to the last 3 laps, 2 laps to go nearly. And also Premier League is on currently. I don't know what the scores are. I'll have a check after this race. I'll let you know what the scores are like. About 4 matches currently on, and maybe no, I think 3 of them have just finished. We've got 1 on right now, I believe. It's Arsenal versus Liverpool. Liverpool, please destroy Arsenal, please. 3 people watching currently. Hello everybody. I hope you enjoy the stream, the rest of it. Oh, that was a close call. Thank you for the 6 likes as well, everybody. It's been fun to play for you tonight. Apart from the first race, I very much enjoyed the stream. I'll say that the second half of the first race wasn't actually too bad, but the first half, getting used to the car and track it together, oh, it was not fun at all, I tell you. Not fun at all. Right, we're going to go for a fastest lap on these last 2. Pretty much a clear track for the rest of the race, apart from I think 1 car that we may actually come into contact with very soon on the next lap. I'm enjoying the stream. I'm very glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear you're enjoying. That makes me feel happy, makes me feel better, because I know that I'm doing a good job. Alright. Alright. Tony, read your comment after the race, fella. We've got to focus on this last lap now. Right, here we go. 1 more lap to do this. Here we go. Come on, let's have a good one. Come on, boys and girls. Let's have a good last lap. Good final run around the circuit for the evening. It's our last lap of the stream, so let's make this a good one. Terrible first corner. I think we lost it already. Oh, that's not fun at all, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Not a good one at all, darling. No. That's not good, is it? No, 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 no. Oh, gosh darn it. I have coronavirus. I'm Boris Johnson. I'm a second down. You know, we've We've screwed it. We've absolutely toffed it for this lap. Oh well, we have set us to 127 dead. Unless I have a blisteringly quick last 2 sectors, then I'm out, I think. It's alright though, it's okay. Nope, lost it. Ah, I'm too far into the corner. That's alright. Gee, come on, round the last hairpin. Yeah, that wasn't very good, was it? But hey, regardless of that disastrous last lap, we're going to bring it home to win at Sardegna. 30 laps. Let's go and cheer to the pit crew. Yeah! Hey, we win at Sardegna. Hell yeah. Biddy gets the gold trophy. And he gets to relax. Oh my god, my legs are killing. 94.7 miles. We've driven altogether today 180.6 miles. That's crazy distance. But now, you should be online. I'm going to shoot off now and have a bath, set my feet, pop me a message when you're done. No problem. I'll give you a message or a call, whatever I fancy doing. Because I'm Billy. Full of surprises, mate. Who knows? Alright. Let's get our free car then. We've earned 1 million units today. 1 million credits. Let's get our free car for the 15th of July 2020. Here we go. Oh, God. What the? A Renault Sport Clio RS220 EDC trophy. That's just terrible. That's just crap, isn't it? Oh, it has the word trophy above the registration plate. That means it's a cool looking car. It's a trophy car. It's been tested probably at the Nürburgring. Who cares? It's terrible. I think I've got like 15 of these. If it was real life, yeah, I'd happily own one. But in the game, I've got like 15. Oh well. Who cares? Everyone, that is going to be it for me for this evening. Thank you for tuning in. It's been an eventful night. 60 laps. 30 on Autopolis, 30 on Sardegna. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with No Man's Sky, but it could be anything. Stay tuned, 7 PM UK time or BST as usual. And yeah, have a great evening all. Have a fantastic time. Have a good day tomorrow as well. And until then, I have been BDF018. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, and you have a great evening. And I'll see you tomorrow.